How you going? Graham from On The Gold again. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for checking out this episode. Well, this week I've decided to try to make a shaker deck. I really like the idea of a shaker deck because it's sort of automatic processing. You could shovel in here, go back to digging while it does the work for you. I want to try to avoid standing here and hand washing, especially with a small system or a small wash plant. I've only got a 6-inch sluice here, so I can hike in a little bit further. So when you've got a smaller wash plant, you want to be able to keep digging and not spend too much time hand washing. So hopefully I can get it to work. It seemed to work at home alright, but the real test is out the creek. Alright, I'll give you a little look at this system. So we've got a spray bar on there. Water's running and it has a speed controller. Just want to keep it dry, so you can turn her up. It's on about 4 at the moment. That's flat out. I tried it on about 5. See how that goes. Closer look on the inside. So yeah, just got mesh, wire mesh on there, and I put a couple of stabilizer blocks in the middle. I just want to make sure I'm transferring the vibrations through to the mesh. I didn't want it flapping around, being loose. Unfortunately, I'm losing a little bit of water over the top here. That would be no good if you're in a desert, but I'm on the creek, so it wouldn't matter. But as long as the gold's dropping in and not coming out the top, gold should run along the very bottom and fall in, I'm hoping. But I'll put a catch pan there. I don't know if you can see it without getting wet. The vibrating motors under there, and that's just a, now I've got a drop of water on the lens. That's just a concrete, a 12 volt concrete compacting motor. You get them off eBay. Alright, let's do some shoveling. How's she gonna go? Yeah, it's definitely moving. I could lift it up a bit, slow it down. I didn't think it'd be that quick. But this is why I opted for a hanging system. If I had it just sitting straight on compression springs, I wouldn't be able to adjust it. Right, this is a big bit of clay. It's probably overload. Melt the clay, melt it. It's moving. It might be cheese grating it. Anyway, by the time that clay gets down here, I want it half the size. Oh, completely gone would be great. I'll catch it on the way out. All broke in half. Back up there. All I need to do is lift the front up a bit. That might be a better speed. Clumps of clay back there. And also drop that in. This is a bit of a smaller shovel this time. I think I've been overloading it. See how that goes. Yeah, I like that. Where's that clay? There's a clay ball right there. Now, it doesn't really smash them up. But yeah, I can work them back through. I'll catch him and send him to the top. Maybe jets instead of wide spray would work the clay. So just getting up under that edge there. So I'm finding some nice gold. It doesn't take long to process. Well, I might test these tailings. They're looking pretty clean. There's a little bit of mud there. But that's probably the clay, but yeah, I'll pan that out and see what's getting through. So pan that down. 2 little specks there got through. Probably come off that clay. That's not bad. So the funniest thing just happened. There was a lady walking along the bank here just before. I think she was out here hiking. Anyway, I was talking to her for a couple of minutes, and all of a sudden she offers me a beer if I strip down naked in front of her. A beer if I strip down naked? What's the world coming to? Anyway, she's gone now. She went down that way. Cheers. Just running a test pan, found a nice little picker. What a beauty little bit. Rip a test pan for you. Every now and then I'm just doing a pan to make sure I'm still on the gold. Well, it must be time for a random pan. Wherever this lands, I'll pan it. Right out there below that tree. Pretty loose. Feels a bit loose to me, but you never know. What have we got? I think that's the first time ever random pan got nothing. Uh-oh. Well folks, that was about probably 3 hours of digging. Let's give it a clean out and see how it went. A bit of matting. Oh, I wish I had a tub. Be very careful. Alright, let's have a look at that. Before I spin around. That's the kind of gold we're getting there. Right down there too. Yeah, very hard to see. Anyway, clean her up at home and we'll have a look. See you back there. Well, there we go. There's the gold all cleaned up from that trip. That's shaker deck gold plus the snuffer bottle gold from test panning while I was digging. not a bad amount. It worked well, that little shaker deck. I'm quite happy with that. Thanks for watching all this way, and thanks again to the original crew kid for his super in the last video. Let's weigh it up. What do we get with the shaker deck? We got 0.64. Oh, that was a good day. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all next time. Bye.